Do you ever feel like life is throwing you curveball after curveball and you just can't seem to catch a break? Like no matter how hard you try, how much effort you put in, you just keep coming up against roadblocks and obstacles that feel insurmountable. If so, I want you to know that you're not alone. And more importantly, I want you to know that you have the power within you to overcome any challenge, to rise above any setback, and to achieve any dream you set your mind to. The key is cultivating a never-quit mindset, a way of thinking and being that empowers you to keep moving forward no matter what. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. That sounds great, but easier said than done, right? And trust me, I get it. I've been there in those moments of doubt and frustration when quitting feels like the only option. But here's what I've learned: quitting is never the answer. Quitting is just a temporary relief from the discomfort of growth and change. It's a way of staying stuck, of settling for less than you're capable of letting fear and self-doubt win. A never-quit mindset, on the other hand, is about choosing to face those fears and doubts head-on. It's about digging deep within yourself and finding the courage, the resilience, and the determination to keep going, even when the going gets tough. It's about believing in yourself and your dreams even when no one else does. And it's about taking consistent, purposeful action day in and day out to make those dreams a reality. So how do you cultivate that kind of mindset? How do you train your brain to stay focused, motivated, and committed even in the face of adversity? Well, there are a few key strategies and habits that I've found to be incredibly powerful in my own life and in the lives of countless others who have achieved great things. The first is to get crystal clear on your why. What is the deeper purpose and meaning behind your goals and dreams? What is the impact you want to make in the world, the legacy you want to leave, the difference you want to make in the lives of others? When you have a strong, compelling reason for doing what you do, when you're driven by a sense of mission and purpose, it becomes so much easier to stay the course, even when the path gets rocky. I love the story of Mahatma Gandhi, one of the greatest leaders and visionaries of the 20th century. As a young man, Gandhi was thrown off a train in South Africa for refusing to give up his seat to a white passenger. In that moment, he could have chosen to quit, to let that experience of injustice and humiliation define him. But instead, he used it as fuel for his fire. He became an unstoppable force for change, leading India to independence and inspiring millions around the world with his message of nonviolent resistance and social justice. And when asked about his incredible resilience and determination, Gandhi famously said, "Strength does not come from physical capacity. It comes from an indomitable will." That indomitable will, that unshakable spirit, is the essence of a never-quit mindset. And the good news is, it's something that each and every one of us has the capacity to develop and strengthen over time. Another key strategy is to reframe failure and setbacks as opportunities for growth and learning. So often we view failure as something shameful, something to be avoided at all costs. But the truth is, failure is a necessary and inevitable part of the journey to success. Every great achiever, every icon and legend throughout history has faced countless failures and rejections on their way to the top. The difference is they didn't let those failures define them. They used them as stepping stones, as chances to learn, adapt, and come back stronger. Think about Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb. It's said that he failed over 10,000 times before finally finding the right formula for a long-lasting, reliable bulb. When asked about his incredible persistence in the face of so many setbacks, Edison famously replied, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways it won't work." What a powerful reframe, right? Instead of seeing his failures as proof of his inadequacy or lack of ability, Edison chose to see them as valuable data points, as necessary steps on the path to his ultimate goal. And that mindset allowed him to keep going, to keep experimenting and iterating until he achieved one of the greatest breakthroughs in modern history. So the next time you face a failure or setback, I want you to ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? How can I use it to grow, to improve, to come back stronger and wiser than before? When you shift your perspective in that way, failure loses its power to paralyze or discourage you. It becomes just another part of the process, another opportunity to flex your never-quit muscles and keep moving forward. Of course, cultivating a never-quit mindset isn't just about the big, dramatic moments of perseverance and comeback. It's also about the small, daily choices and habits that you develop over time. It's about the way you talk to yourself, the way you prioritize your time and energy, the way you show up for yourself and others, even when you don't feel like it. One of the most powerful habits you can develop is the practice of gratitude. When you make it a daily ritual to focus on the things you're grateful for, no matter how small, you train your brain to scan for the positive, to see the opportunities and blessings in every situation. And that positive focus becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, attracting more and more good things into your life. I'm reminded of the story of Oprah Winfrey, one of the most successful and influential women in the world. Oprah grew up in poverty, facing countless challenges and traumas throughout her childhood, but instead of letting those experiences define her, she used them as fuel for her dreams. She developed an unshakable belief in herself and her potential, and she made it a daily practice to focus on gratitude and positivity, even in the darkest of times. In fact, Oprah credits her success in large part to her gratitude journal, a simple notebook where she writes down 5 things she's grateful for every single day. She's been doing this practice for over a decade, and she says it's transformed her life in countless ways. By consistently focusing on the good, she's been able to maintain a never-quit mindset, even in the face of incredible challenges and setbacks. So my challenge to you today is to start your own gratitude practice. Every morning before you start your day, take a few minutes to write down 3 to 5 things you're grateful for. They can be big things like your health or your family, or small things like a delicious cup of coffee or a beautiful sunrise. The key is to make it a consistent habit, to train your brain to look for the positive in every situation. Another powerful habit is to surround yourself with people who support and inspire you, who believe in your dreams and your potential. We are the sum of the 5 people we spend the most time with, so it's crucial to be intentional about the company we keep. Seek out mentors, coaches, and peers who embody the qualities and achievements you admire, who challenge you to grow and stretch beyond your comfort zone. And when you do face those inevitable moments of doubt or fear, lean on your support system. Reach out to a trusted friend or advisor, share your struggles and your goals, and ask for help and encouragement. Remember, you don't have to go it alone. There is strength in vulnerability in admitting when you need support and guidance. And when you do, you'll be amazed at how many people are eager to champion you and cheer you on. Of course, cultivating a never-quit mindset also means being willing to take bold, decisive action, even in the face of uncertainty or discomfort. It means being willing to push yourself beyond your perceived limits, to take risks and try new things, to step outside your comfort zone in pursuit of your dreams. I love the quote by author and speaker Jack Canfield, who says, "Everything you want is on the other side of fear." Think about that for a moment. The very things we most desire, the goals and dreams that set our souls on fire, are often the things that scare us the most. They require us to confront our deepest fears and insecurities, to face the possibility of failure or rejection, to take a leap of faith into the unknown. But here's the thing, on the other side of that fear lies incredible opportunity and growth. On the other side of that fear lies the life you've always dreamed of, the impact you've always wanted to make, the person you've always known you could become. And the only way to get there is to feel the fear and do it anyway. To take that first step, even if your knees are shaking. To keep moving forward, even when the path is uncertain or the obstacles seem insurmountable. And as you take those steps, as you build that momentum and that courage, something incredible starts to happen. You start to realize that you're capable of so much more than you ever imagined. You start to see your own strength and resilience, your own power to shape your reality and create the life you desire. And that realization becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, propelling you forward with even greater confidence and determination. But here's the thing, a never-quit mindset isn't just about achieving your goals and dreams. It's about who you become in the process. It's about the person you grow into as you face your fears, overcome your obstacles, and stretch beyond your perceived limits. It's about developing the kind of character and integrity that allows you to weather any storm, to rise above any challenge, to lead with compassion and conviction. And that, my friends, is the true power of a never-quit mindset. It's not just about what you achieve, but who you become. It's about the impact you make on the world around you, the lives you touch and inspire, the legacy you leave behind. So how do you cultivate that kind of character and integrity? How do you become the kind of person who embodies a never-quit spirit, not just in your pursuits, but in your very being? It starts with your values and your beliefs. It starts with getting clear on what matters most to you, what you stand for, what you're willing to fight for. It starts with developing a strong sense of purpose and meaning, a North Star that guides you through the darkness and the doubt. For me, that North Star has always been service. It's the belief that we are all here for a reason, that we all have unique gifts and talents to share with the world, and that our greatest fulfillment comes from using those gifts to make a positive impact on others. That belief has guided me through some of my toughest moments when the road ahead seemed impossible and the obstacles insurmountable. It's what's kept me going even when I wanted to give up. And I've seen that same sense of purpose and service in so many of the great leaders and changemakers throughout history. People like Martin Luther King Jr., who faced incredible adversity and persecution in his fight for civil rights, but who never wavered in his commitment to justice and equality. People like Mother Teresa, who dedicated her life to serving the poorest of the poor, to seeing the inherent dignity and worth in every human being, no matter their circumstances. These leaders understood that a never-quit mindset isn't just about personal achievement or success. It's about something greater than ourselves. It's about the impact we make, the lives we touch, the world we leave behind. And that understanding gave them the strength and the courage to keep going, to keep fighting, to keep believing, even in the darkest of times. So what is your North Star? What is the greater purpose or meaning that drives you forward, that gives you the strength to keep going when the going gets tough? Take some time to reflect on that question, to dig deep and get clear on what matters most to you. And then let that purpose be your guide, your anchor, your lighthouse in the storm. Another key aspect of developing a never-quit character is the practice of self-reflection and self-awareness. It's about taking an honest look at ourselves, our strengths and our weaknesses, our patterns and our tendencies. It's about being willing to confront our own limiting beliefs and behaviors, to challenge ourselves to grow and evolve and become the best version of ourselves. That kind of self-reflection isn't always easy. It requires vulnerability, humility, and a willingness to face the parts of ourselves that we may not like or understand. But it's also incredibly powerful. When we have the courage to look at ourselves honestly, to acknowledge our flaws and our failures, we open ourselves up to incredible growth and transformation. Think about the great leaders and innovators throughout history who have changed the world through their ideas and their actions. People like Steve Jobs, who was known for his relentless pursuit of excellence and his willingness to challenge the status quo. But Jobs was also known for his ability to reflect on his own shortcomings, to learn from his mistakes and use them as opportunities for growth. In fact, Jobs once said, "Sometimes when you innovate, you make mistakes. It is best to admit them quickly and get on with improving your other innovations." That kind of self-awareness and humility is the mark of a true leader, someone who understands that growth and success are not about perfection, but about progress. It's about being willing to face our own limitations and challenges head-on, to use them as fuel for our own development and evolution. So how do you cultivate that kind of self-awareness and humility? One powerful practice is mindfulness, the simple act of paying attention to the present moment, without judgment or distraction. When we practice mindfulness, we learn to observe our own thoughts and emotions with curiosity and compassion, to see them as passing experiences rather than fixed realities. We learn to respond rather than react, to choose our actions and attitudes with intention and purpose. Mindfulness has been shown to have incredible benefits for our mental and emotional well-being, from reducing stress and anxiety to increasing focus and creativity. But it's also a powerful tool for developing self-awareness and self-reflection. When we learn to observe ourselves with kindness and clarity, we open ourselves up to new insights and perspectives, to the possibility of change and growth. Another key practice for developing a never-quit character is the art of resilience, the ability to bounce back from setbacks and challenges, to adapt and persevere in the face of adversity. Resilience is not about avoiding or denying the difficult experiences in life, but about learning to navigate them with grace and grit. One of the most powerful ways to build resilience is through the practice of reframing, the ability to see challenges and obstacles as opportunities for growth and learning. When we reframe a setback as a chance to develop new skills or insights, we shift our focus from the problem to the solution, from the limitation to the possibility. Think about the great athletes and competitors who have overcome incredible odds to achieve their dreams. People like Michael Jordan, who was cut from his high school basketball team but went on to become one of the greatest players of all time. Or Serena Williams, who has faced countless challenges and criticisms throughout her career, but has continued to break records and inspire millions with her talent and tenacity. These athletes understand that resilience is not about being perfect or undefeated, but about the ability to keep showing up, to keep learning and growing, to keep pushing past their own limits and expectations. They understand that every setback is an opportunity to build strength and character, to develop new strategies and skills, to become even more unstoppable in the pursuit of their goals. So how do you cultivate that kind of resilience in your own life? One key is to develop a growth mindset, the belief that your abilities and intelligence are not fixed traits, but qualities that can be developed and strengthened over time. When you have a growth mindset, you see challenges and failures as opportunities for learning and improvement, rather than as indictments of your worth or potential. Another key is to build a strong support system, a network of people who believe in you, who encourage and inspire you, who help you stay accountable to your goals and values. When we have people in our lives who see the best in us, who challenge us to be our best selves, we are more likely to push through the tough times and come out stronger on the other side. Finally, cultivating a never-quit character means being willing to take bold and decisive action, even in the face of fear or uncertainty. It means being willing to step outside your comfort zone, to take risks and try new things, to embrace the discomfort that comes with growth and change. That kind of courage and determination can be scary, especially when the path ahead is uncertain or the stakes are high, but it's also incredibly liberating. When we are willing to face our fears and take action in spite of them, we open ourselves up to incredible opportunities and possibilities, to the chance to make a real difference in the world and in our own lives. I think of the great leaders and visionaries throughout history who have changed the course of human progress through their bold and fearless actions. People like Nelson Mandela, who spent 27 years in prison for his fight against apartheid, but who never lost sight of his vision for a free and just South Africa. Or Malala Yousafzai, who was shot by the Taliban for her advocacy of girls' education, but who has continued to fight for the rights of women and girls around the world with unwavering courage and conviction. These leaders understood that a never-quit mindset means being willing to stand up for what you believe in, even when the consequences are great. It means being willing to speak truth to power, to challenge the status quo, to be a voice for the voiceless and a force for change in the world. And that, my friends, is the ultimate power of a never-quit mindset. It's not just about achieving our own goals and dreams, but about the impact we make on the world around us. I stand before you today with a message that has the power to transform your life. It's not just a catchy phrase or a fleeting moment of inspiration. It's a fundamental truth that, once embraced, will set you on a path to achieving everything you've ever dreamed of. Be smart. You will get everything in life. Now, I know what you're thinking. Be smart? Is that all? I've heard that before, but let me tell you, there's a depth to this wisdom that goes far beyond what meets the eye. It's not just about intelligence or book smarts. It's about cultivating a mindset, a way of being that aligns you with the very fabric of success. Let's break this down. What does it truly mean to be smart? It's not about having all the answers or being the smartest person in the room. It's about approaching life with intentionality, with purpose, with a keen awareness of yourself and the world around you. Being smart means making conscious choices. It means understanding that every decision you make, no matter how small, is shaping your future. From the moment you wake up to the moment you lay your head down at night, you're making choices. What to eat, what to wear, how to spend your time, who to interact with, what thoughts to entertain in your mind. But it goes beyond just making good choices. Being smart means cultivating a growth mindset. It means understanding that your abilities, your intelligence, your skills, they're not fixed. They can be developed, honed, improved. Every challenge you face, every obstacle you encounter is an opportunity for growth. Think about that for a moment. Every setback, every failure, every moment of doubt, these aren't roadblocks. They're stepping stones. They're the very things that will propel you forward if you approach them with the right mindset. I remember a time in my own life when I faced a significant setback. I had poured my heart and soul into a project only to see it crumble before my eyes. It felt like the end of the world. But you know what? That moment of failure became the catalyst for my greatest success. Why? Because I chose to be smart about it. Instead of wallowing in self-pity or giving up, I asked myself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this experience to grow? And that shift in perspective changed everything. Being smart means being adaptable. In this rapidly changing world, the ability to adapt is not just an advantage, it's a necessity. The jobs of tomorrow haven't even been invented yet. The challenges we'll face as a society are yet to be revealed. But if you cultivate a smart approach to life, you'll be ready for whatever comes your way. It's about being a lifelong learner. Never stop seeking knowledge, never stop growing. Read voraciously, listen intently, observe keenly. The world is your classroom, and every person you meet, every experience you have, is a potential teacher. But here's the crucial part. It's not just about accumulating information. It's about applying what you learn. Knowledge without action is like a car without fuel. It might look impressive, but it won't take you anywhere. So be smart in how you apply your knowledge. Be strategic. Be intentional. Look for connections, for patterns, for opportunities where others see only obstacles. Now, let's talk about the second part of our mantra, you will get everything in life. This isn't about material possessions or external validation. It's about living a life of fulfillment, of purpose, of joy. When you approach life with intelligence, with awareness, with intentionality, you align yourself with the natural flow of success. You see, success isn't something that happens to you, it's something you create. And when you're smart about how you live your life, you're constantly creating opportunities for success. Think about it this way. When you're smart about your health, eating well, exercising regularly, managing stress, you create the conditions for physical well-being. When you're smart about your relationships, communicating openly, showing empathy, nurturing connections, you create the conditions for emotional fulfillment. When you're smart about your career, continuously learning, taking calculated risks, adding value to others, you create the conditions for professional success. When you're smart about your finances, living below your means, investing wisely, planning for the future, you create the conditions for financial freedom. But it goes beyond just creating the right conditions. Being smart means recognizing opportunities when they present themselves. It means having the courage to seize those opportunities, even when they're disguised as challenges. I've met countless individuals who have transformed their lives by embracing this principle. People who came from nothing, who faced seemingly insurmountable odds, but who chose to be smart about their approach to life. There was a woman I met, let's call her Sarah. Sarah grew up in poverty in a neighborhood where dreams were seen as luxuries, but Sarah was smart. She understood that education was her ticket out, so she studied. Not just in school, but everywhere. She read every book she could get her hands on. She sought out mentors. She asked questions. She was curious about everything. But Sarah didn't stop there. She was smart about her choices. While her peers were getting caught up in the cycle of poverty, Sarah was planning her escape. She took odd jobs, saved every penny she could. She applied for scholarships, sought out internships. She was relentless in her pursuit of a better life. Today, Sarah is a successful entrepreneur running a company that provides educational resources to underprivileged communities. She got everything she wanted in life, not because she was born into privilege, not because she was exceptionally gifted, but because she chose to be smart about her approach to life. Or consider Tom, a middle-aged man who found himself suddenly unemployed after 20 years in the same job. For many, this would be a devastating blow, but Tom chose to be smart about it. Instead of panicking or falling into depression, he saw this as an opportunity to reinvent himself. Tom took stock of his skills, his passions, his experiences. He realized that he had a wealth of knowledge that could be valuable to others. So he started a consulting business. He networked, he learned about marketing, he pushed himself out of his comfort zone. It wasn't easy. There were moments of doubt, of fear, but Tom persisted. He was smart about how he used his time, how he managed his resources, how he built relationships. And today, Tom's business is thriving. He's not just making more money than he ever did in his old job, he's also happier, more fulfilled, more alive. These stories and countless others like them illustrate a fundamental truth. When you choose to be smart, you open yourself up to a world of possibilities. You create your own luck. You become the architect of your own destiny. But let me be clear, this isn't about overnight success. It's not about get-rich-quick schemes or magical thinking. Being smart is about playing the long game. It's about making choices today that will benefit you tomorrow, next year, and decades from now. It's about understanding that true success, lasting success, is built brick by brick, choice by choice, day by day. It's about having the patience to plant seeds today that may not bear fruit for years to come. This requires discipline. It requires perseverance. It requires the ability to delay gratification. In a world of instant everything, where we're conditioned to expect immediate results, this can be challenging. But remember, anything worth having is worth working for. Being smart means understanding the power of compounding. Just as compound interest can turn a small investment into a fortune over time, compound choices can turn small daily actions into a life of extraordinary achievement. Think about your health. One healthy meal won't transform your body. One workout won't make you fit. But a consistent commitment to healthy eating and regular exercise, compounded over months and years, that will give you a level of health and vitality that will enhance every aspect of your life. The same principle applies to your mind. Reading one book won't make you a genius. Taking one course won't make you an expert. But a lifelong commitment to learning, to expanding your mind, to challenging your assumptions, that will give you a level of wisdom and insight that will set you apart in any field. Or consider your relationships. One kind act won't create a lasting bond. One deep conversation won't build a lifelong friendship. But a consistent practice of kindness, of empathy, of genuine connection, that will surround you with a network of relationships that will enrich your life in ways you can't even imagine. This is what it means to be smart. It's about understanding these fundamental principles of success and applying them consistently in your life. It's about making choices not based on short-term gratification, but on long-term fulfillment. But here's the beautiful thing: when you commit to this path, when you choose to be smart in how you live your life, you start to experience benefits almost immediately. Yes, the big payoffs may be years down the road, but you'll find that your life begins to improve in small but significant ways right from the start. You'll feel more in control. You'll have a sense of purpose, of direction. You'll start to see opportunities where before you saw only obstacles. You'll find yourself attracting positive people and experiences into your life. And as you continue on this path, as you consistently choose to be smart in your approach to life, these benefits will compound. Your sense of confidence will grow. Your ability to handle challenges will improve. Your impact on the world around you will expand. You'll start to realize that you're not just passively experiencing life, you're actively creating it. And that realization is incredibly empowering. Now, I want to address something important. When I say you will get everything in life, I'm not promising that you'll never face hardships or challenges. Life will always have its ups and downs. There will be setbacks, disappointments, moments of doubt. But when you approach life with intelligence, with awareness, with intention, you'll be equipped to handle whatever comes your way. You'll have the resilience to bounce back from setbacks. You'll have the wisdom to learn from failures. You'll have the courage to keep moving forward, even when the path ahead seems uncertain. In fact, it's often in facing these challenges that we experience the most growth. It's in overcoming obstacles that we discover our true strength. It's in navigating difficult times that we develop the skills and qualities that lead to lasting success. So embrace the challenges. See them as opportunities for growth, for learning, for becoming even smarter in your approach to life. Now, let's talk about what it means to get everything in life. This isn't about accumulating possessions or achieving a certain status. It's about living a life of fulfillment, of purpose, of joy. It's about waking up each morning excited about the day ahead. It's about doing work that feels meaningful, that allows you to express your unique gifts and talents. It's about having relationships that nourish your soul, that support your growth, that bring laughter and love into your life. It's about being healthy in body, mind, and spirit. It's about having the financial resources to live comfortably and to pursue your passions. It's about making a positive impact on the world around you, about leaving a legacy you can be proud of. In short, it's about living a life that feels authentic to you, a life that allows you to become the best version of yourself. And here's the thing, when you commit to being smart in how you live your life, this kind of fulfillment becomes not just possible, but inevitable. Because you're no longer leaving your life up to chance. You're no longer reacting to whatever comes your way. You're proactively creating the life you want. You're making conscious choices about how to spend your time and energy. You're continuously learning and growing. You're building meaningful relationships. You're taking care of your health. You're managing your resources wisely. You're pursuing goals that align with your values and passions. In other words, you're laying the foundation for a life of true success and fulfillment. But let me be clear, this isn't about perfection. Being smart doesn't mean never making mistakes. It doesn't mean having all the answers or always knowing exactly what to do. Being smart means being willing to learn from your mistakes. It means being open to new ideas, new perspectives. It means being humble enough to admit when you're wrong and courageous enough to change course when necessary. It means understanding that life is a journey of continuous growth and evolution. What seems smart today may not be smart tomorrow as circumstances change and new information becomes available. So being smart also means staying flexible, staying curious, staying open to change. This approach to life requires courage. It requires stepping out of your comfort zone. It requires facing your fears and confronting your limiting beliefs. You see, many of us have internalized messages that hold us back. Messages that tell us we're not good enough, smart enough, talented enough to achieve our dreams. Messages that tell us success is for other people, not for us. But these messages are lies. They're based on fear, on past experiences, on limited thinking. And when you choose to be smart, you choose to challenge these limiting beliefs. You choose to rewrite the story you tell yourself about who you are and what you're capable of. This is where real transformation begins. When you start to see yourself as capable, as worthy, as deserving of success and happiness, you unleash your true potential. You start to act in alignment with this new self-image, and your actions create new results. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy, but in the most positive sense. When you believe you can achieve great things and act accordingly, you create the very conditions that lead to great achievements. So I challenge you to examine your beliefs about yourself and your possibilities. Are they serving you? Are they empowering you to reach for your dreams? Or are they holding you back, keeping you small? If you find limiting beliefs, challenge them, question their validity, look for evidence that contradicts them. And most importantly, choose new, empowering beliefs that align with the life you want to create. This is what it means to be smart. It's not just about external actions, but about internal transformations. It's about aligning your thoughts, your beliefs, your emotions, and your actions with your highest aspirations. Now let's talk about the power of focus. In today's world, we're bombarded with distractions. Social media, emails, notifications, there's always something vying for our attention. And in this environment, the ability to focus becomes a superpower. Being smart means understanding the importance of focus and cultivating it deliberately. It means knowing what deserves your attention and what doesn't. It means being able to tune out the noise and concentrate on what truly matters. This applies to your goals, your relationships, your personal growth. When you're clear about what you want and you focus your energy on achieving it, you become unstoppable. You don't get sidetracked by every shiny object or temporary setback. You stay the course even when it's difficult. Focus also means being present in each moment. It's about giving your full attention to whatever you're doing, whether it's working on a project, having a conversation with a loved one, or simply enjoying a quiet moment in nature. This kind of presence, this ability to be fully engaged in your life is transformative. It allows you to experience life more deeply, to find joy in simple moments, to connect more authentically with others. And here's the beautiful thing, when you cultivate this kind of focus, when you learn to be fully present in your life, you'll find that you don't need to chase after happiness. Happiness finds you. It emerges naturally from living with intention, from being engaged in meaningful pursuits, from connecting deeply with others. This is part of what it means to get everything in life. It's not about acquiring more, but about appreciating fully what you already have. It's about finding richness and meaning in everyday experiences. Now let's talk about the power of your words and thoughts. Being smart means understanding that your internal dialogue shapes your reality. The way you talk to yourself, the stories you tell yourself about your life and your possibilities, these have a profound impact on your experiences and your outcomes. If you constantly tell yourself that life is hard, that success is out of reach, that you're not good enough, guess what? Your experiences will reflect these beliefs. You'll find evidence to support these negative narratives, and you'll create a self-fulfilling prophecy of struggle and limitation. But if you choose to be smart about your self-talk, if you consciously cultivate positive, empowering thoughts, you'll create a very different reality. When you tell yourself that you're capable, that opportunities are abundant, that you have what it takes to succeed, you'll start to see evidence of these truths in your life. This isn't about naive positivity or denying real challenges. It's about choosing a perspective that empowers you rather than defeats you. It's about framing challenges as opportunities for growth rather than insurmountable obstacles. Your words have power not just in your internal dialogue, but in your interactions with others as well. The way you speak, the energy you bring to your conversations, the intentions behind your words, all of these shape your relationships and your impact on the world. Being smart means choosing your words carefully. It means speaking with kindness, with authenticity, with purpose. It means using your words to uplift others, to inspire, to create positive change. Imagine the ripple effect this can have. When you choose to speak with wisdom and compassion, you not only improve your own life, but you positively influence everyone you interact with. You become a force for good in the world. Imagine a life where you are in complete control, where your excuses no longer hold you back and your strength propels you forward. What would that life look like? How would it feel to wake up every day knowing that you have the power to shape your destiny? Well, I'm here to tell you that this life is within your reach. And it all starts with one simple choice, the choice to be stronger than your excuses and control yourself. You see, we all have excuses. We all have those little voices in our heads that tell us why we can't do something, why we're not good enough, why we should just give up. But here's the thing, those excuses are just stories we tell ourselves. They're not real. They only have power over us if we let them. I know this because I've been there. I've had moments in my life where I felt like I was drowning in my own excuses. I would tell myself that I wasn't smart enough, that I wasn't talented enough, that I just didn't have what it takes to succeed. But then one day I realized something. I realized that my excuses were holding me back from living the life I truly wanted. I realized that if I wanted to achieve my dreams, I had to be stronger than my excuses. I had to take control of my life. And that's what I want to talk to you about today. I want to talk to you about how you can be stronger than your excuses and take control of your life. Because the truth is, you have so much potential inside of you. You have dreams and goals and aspirations that are just waiting to be realized. But in order to make those dreams a reality, you have to be willing to push past your excuses and take action. So how do you do that? How do you become stronger than your excuses? It starts with mindset. You have to change the way you think about yourself and your capabilities. Instead of focusing on all the reasons why you can't do something, start focusing on all the reasons why you can. Start believing in yourself and your ability to overcome obstacles. One of the best ways to do this is to surround yourself with positivity. Seek out people who believe in you and support your dreams. Read books and listen to podcasts that inspire you and help you cultivate a growth mindset. Fill your mind with messages of strength and resilience and watch as those messages start to take root in your heart. Another key to being stronger than your excuses is to take action, even when you don't feel like it. It's easy to let our excuses hold us back when we're feeling tired or overwhelmed or just plain lazy. But if you want to achieve your goals, you have to be willing to push through those feelings and take action anyway. Start small. Set little goals for yourself each day and work towards them, even if it's just for a few minutes. Maybe it's going for a short walk or writing a few paragraphs of that book you've always wanted to write. The more you take action, the more momentum you'll build, and the easier it will become to keep going. But perhaps the most important thing you can do to be stronger than your excuses is to develop self-discipline. Self-discipline is the ability to control your thoughts, emotions, and actions in order to achieve a desired outcome. It's about being able to say no to the things that don't serve you and yes to the things that do. Developing self-discipline isn't easy, but it's so worth it. When you have self-discipline, you become the master of your own life. You're no longer at the mercy of your excuses or your impulses. You're able to make decisions based on what's best for you in the long run, rather than what feels good in the moment. So how do you develop self-discipline? It starts with setting clear goals for yourself and creating a plan to achieve them. Break your goals down into smaller, manageable steps and then commit to taking action on those steps every single day. It also means learning to delay gratification. Instead of giving in to every little impulse or desire, practice waiting. Practice saying no to the things that don't align with your goals, even if they feel good in the moment. The more you practice delaying gratification, the stronger your self-discipline will become. Another key to developing self-discipline is to create routines and habits that support your goals. When you have positive habits in place, it becomes so much easier to stay on track and avoid getting sidetracked by excuses. For example, if your goal is to write a book, make a habit of writing for a certain amount of time each day, no matter what. If your goal is to get in shape, create a routine of working out at the same time each day, even when you don't feel like it. The more consistent you are with your habits, the more self-discipline you'll develop. But perhaps the most important thing to remember when it comes to being stronger than your excuses is to be kind to yourself. Change doesn't happen overnight, and there will be times when you slip up or fall short of your goals. That's okay. What matters is that you keep going, that you keep pushing forward even when it's hard. Remember, you are not your excuses. You are so much stronger than that. You have the power within you to create the life you want, to achieve your wildest dreams. But you have to be willing to take control, to be stronger than your excuses, and to keep pushing forward no matter what. So start today. Start by believing in yourself and your ability to overcome obstacles. Start by surrounding yourself with positivity and taking action towards your goals. Start by developing self-discipline and creating habits that support your dreams. And most importantly, start by being kind to yourself. Remember that change is a journey, and that every step you take, no matter how small, is progress. Celebrate your victories, learn from your failures, and keep going no matter what. Because when you become stronger than your excuses, when you take control of your life and your destiny, that's when incredible things start to happen. That's when you start to see your dreams become reality and your potential become fully realized. You see, the truth is, we all have greatness within us. We all have the power to achieve incredible things. But too often, we let our excuses hold us back. We let that little voice in our head tell us that we're not good enough, that we'll never make it, that we might as well just give up. But I'm here to tell you that that voice is wrong. That voice is nothing more than a liar, a thief that wants to steal your dreams and your potential. Don't let it win. Don't let your excuses control you any longer. Instead, choose to be stronger. Choose to take control of your thoughts, your emotions, your actions. Choose to believe in yourself and your ability to overcome any obstacle that comes your way. Because when you do that, when you become stronger than your excuses, that's when you unlock your true potential. That's when you start to see just how capable you really are, just how much you're truly capable of achieving. And it all starts with a choice. It all starts with a decision to no longer let your excuses control you, to no longer let them dictate your life and your future. It starts with a decision to take back control, to be the master of your own destiny. So make that choice today. Make the choice to be stronger than your excuses, to take control of your life and your future. Make the choice to believe in yourself and your dreams, and to take action towards making those dreams a reality. It won't be easy. There will be times when you want to give up, when you want to let your excuses win. But in those moments, I want you to remember this: you are stronger than you think. You have the power within you to overcome any obstacle, to achieve any goal, to create the life you truly want. So keep pushing forward. Keep believing in yourself. Keep taking action even when it's hard, because every step you take, every obstacle you overcome, every excuse you conquer brings you one step closer to your dreams. And as you keep pushing forward, as you keep becoming stronger than your excuses, something incredible starts to happen. You start to inspire others. You start to show them what's possible when you refuse to let your excuses control you, when you refuse to settle for anything less than your best. You see, when you become stronger than your excuses, you become a beacon of hope for others. You show them that they too have the power within them to overcome their own excuses, to take control of their own lives and futures. And that's the incredible thing about becoming stronger than your excuses. It's not just about you, it's about the impact you have on the world around you. It's about the lives you touch, the people you inspire, the change you create. So don't just do it for yourself. Do it for the people who are watching you, who are looking to you for inspiration and guidance. Do it for the people who need to see that it's possible to be stronger than their excuses, to take control of their lives and create the future they truly want. Because when you become stronger than your excuses, when you take control of your life and your destiny, you become unstoppable. You become a force for good in the world, a catalyst for change and growth and transformation. And that's what I want for you. I want you to become unstoppable. I want you to become a force for good in the world, a beacon of hope and inspiration for others. I want you to show the world what's possible when you refuse to let your excuses control you, when you refuse to settle for anything less than your best. So start today. Start by making the choice to be stronger than your excuses, to take control of your life and your future. Start by believing in yourself and your dreams and taking action towards making those dreams a reality. And as you keep pushing forward, as you keep becoming stronger than your excuses, know that I am here cheering you on every step of the way. Know that you have the power within you to achieve incredible things, to create the life you truly want. So don't give up. Don't let your excuses win. Keep pushing forward, keep believing in yourself, keep taking action, because when you become stronger than your excuses, when you take control of your life and your destiny, there's no limit to what you can achieve. You are capable of greatness. You are capable of achieving your wildest dreams, but it all starts with a choice. It all starts with the decision to be stronger than your excuses, to take control of your life and your future. So make that choice today. Make the choice to believe in yourself, to take action towards your dreams, to become unstoppable. Because when you do, when you become stronger than your excuses, you unlock your true potential. You become the person you were always meant to be. And that's the greatest gift you can give yourself. That's the greatest gift you can give to the world. So don't wait another moment. Don't let your excuses control you any longer. Choose to be stronger. Choose to take control. Choose to become unstoppable. Because when you do, when you become stronger than your excuses, there's no limit to what you can achieve. There's no limit to the impact you can have on the world around you. So go out there and make it happen. Go out there and become stronger than your excuses. Go out there and take control of your life and your destiny. Because you deserve it. You deserve to live a life that is full of joy and purpose and meaning. You deserve to achieve your wildest dreams, to create the future you truly want. So don't settle for anything less. Don't let your excuses hold you back any longer. Choose to be stronger. Choose to take control. Choose to become unstoppable. And as you do, know that you are not alone. Know that there are people all around you who are cheering you on, who believe in you and your dreams. Know that you have the power within you to achieve incredible things, to create the life you truly want. So go out there and make it happen. Go out there and become stronger than your excuses. Go out there and take control of your life and your destiny. Because when you do, when you become unstoppable, there's no limit to what you can achieve. There's no limit to the impact you can have on the world around you. So start today. Start by making the choice to be stronger than your excuses, to take control of your life and your future. Start by believing in yourself and your dreams and taking action towards making those dreams a reality. And as you keep pushing forward, as you keep becoming stronger than your excuses, know that you are capable of greatness. Know that you have the power within you to achieve incredible things, to create the life you truly want. So don't give up. Don't let your excuses win. Keep pushing forward. Keep believing in yourself. Keep taking action. Because when you become stronger than your excuses, when you take control of your life and your destiny, you become unstoppable. And that's what I want for you. I want you to become unstoppable. I want you to achieve your wildest dreams, to create the life you truly want. I want you to show the world what's possible when you refuse to let your excuses control you, when you refuse to settle for anything less than your best. So go out there and make it happen. Go out there and become stronger than your excuses. Go out there and take control of your life and your destiny. Because you deserve it. You deserve to live a life that is full of joy and purpose and meaning. You deserve to achieve your wildest dreams, to create the future you truly want. So don't settle for anything less. Don't let your excuses hold you back any longer. Choose to be stronger. Choose to take control. Choose to become unstoppable. And as you do, know that you are not alone. Know that there are people all around you who are cheering you on, who believe in you and your dreams. Know that you have the power within you to achieve incredible things, to create the life you truly want. So go out there and make it happen. Go out there and become stronger than your excuses. Go out there and take control of your life and your destiny. Because when you do, when you become unstoppable, there's no limit to what you can achieve. There's no limit to the impact you can have on the world around you. So start today. Start by making the choice to be stronger than your excuses, to take control of your life and your future. Start by believing in yourself and your dreams and taking action towards making those dreams a reality. And as you keep pushing forward, as you keep becoming stronger than your excuses, know that you are capable of greatness. Know that you have the power within you to achieve incredible things, to create the life you truly want. So don't give up. Don't let your excuses win. Keep pushing forward. Keep believing in yourself. Keep taking action. Because when you become stronger than your excuses, when you take control of your life and your destiny, you become unstoppable. And that's the greatest gift you can give yourself. That's the greatest gift you can give to the world. So don't wait another moment. Don't let your excuses control you any longer. Choose to be stronger. Choose to take control. Choose to become unstoppable. Because when you do, when you become stronger than your excuses, there's no limit to what you can achieve. There's no limit to the impact you can have on the world around you. So go out there and make it happen. Go out there and become stronger than your excuses. Go out there and take control of your life and your destiny. Because you deserve it. You deserve to live a life that is full of joy and purpose and meaning. You deserve to achieve your wildest dreams, to create the future you truly want. So don't settle for anything less. Don't let your excuses hold you back any longer. Choose to be stronger, choose to take control, choose to become unstoppable. And as you do, know that you are not alone. Know that there are people all around you who are cheering you on, who believe in you and your dreams. Know that you have the power within you to achieve incredible things, to create the life you truly want. So go out there and make it happen. Go out there and become stronger than your excuses. Go out there and take control of your life and your destiny. Because when you do, when you become unstoppable, there's no limit to what you can achieve. There's no limit to the impact you can have on the world around you. So start today. Start by making the choice to be stronger than your excuses, to take control of your life and your future. Start by believing in yourself and your dreams and taking action towards making those dreams a reality. And as you keep pushing forward, as you keep becoming stronger than your excuses, know that you are capable of greatness. Know that you have the power within you to achieve incredible things, to create the life you truly want. So don't give up. Don't let your excuses win. Keep pushing forward, keep believing in yourself, keep taking action, because when you become stronger than your excuses, when you take control of your life and your destiny, you become unstoppable. And that's what I want for you. That's what I believe you're capable of. So go out there and make it happen. Go out there and become stronger than your excuses. Go out there and take control of your life and your destiny. Because when you do, there's no limit to what you can achieve. There's no limit to the impact you can have on the world around you.